It's the business deal of the decade. To fight for it, Britain's entrepreneurial elite head for London.
Last year, I set up a global business, literally with nothing. I worked with 12 Nobel Peace Prize winners in over 100 countries. Don't tell me the sky's the limit if there are footprints on the moon.
I'm a doer. I'm a high achiever. I believe that I can be the champion thoroughbred that this process requires.
I'm best of breed within my industry. I've got plenty of charisma, and yeah, I'm not bad looking. I'm one of a kind.
Keen to kickstart a company, 16 potential business partners.
I've already proven myself in business. I've turned over £1 million from nothing. I'm a natural-born businessman.
My social life, my personal life don't mean anything to me. I live to work, that's all I do. I'm here to win.
I've been running a business for the last 5 years. I know how difficult this is. But underneath these glasses is a core of steel.
On offer, a £250,000 investment.
I take cutthroat and ruthless to a completely new level. The only focus for me is myself. I am cold and hard. I am unstoppable.
This is the big one now. This is going to change my life.
The fear of failure drives me every single day.
I'm confident that my business with Lord Sugar will make millions.
The money's on the table. The boss is in the boardroom.
It is not a job. I'm not looking for bloody salespeople. I'm looking for someone who's got a brain that's going to start a business with me.
Doing it the hard way, Lord Sugar went from market stall to market leader. Passionate about new money-spinning ventures, he's on the hunt for a winning business partner.
I'm talking about a £250,000 investment. If you go sitting in the office for 3 hours and do nothing, or 3 weeks or 3 months, I ain't going to be a very happy bunny.
Well, we can do it, Come on, let's go.
It'll be their plan.
Product, place, promotion, price.
Can you please just let me finish?
Susie, let's not argue about this.
Okay, fine. I won't explain my idea.
His money.
We are back in business here. We are back in business big time.
But to get it, a punishing selection process.
Everybody stop. We're not making any money here.
You should have walked this. You should have walked this thing.
16 potential business partners.
You won't even take a penny off. A penny?
12 tough weeks.
Every single one of you should have said, what is going on?
One life-changing opportunity.
This is a bunch of potential partners of mine. Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
It's into business with The Apprentice.
You're fired. You're fired. I don't think I could go into business with you. You're fired.
(4 p.m) The boardroom.
You can go through to the boardroom now.
Good afternoon. Now, one of the most frequently asked questions of me is it possible in this day and age to start a business like you did back in 1967 with a small amount of money and some humble background? And the simple answer is yes, absolutely yes. You know, I am personally sick and tired of this moaning culture that we have out there at the moment, of people saying you can't do this and you can't do that, because you can. First of all, you need an idea, you need a product, you need a concept, you need a service. And then, of course, you need to put in some very, very hard work and you've got to have a lot of determination. That is what is needed to start a business, whether it's 1967 or whether it's 2011. So this process this time round is not about getting a six-figure salary job with me. In fact, it's going to be about you actually providing your own salary, because the winner of this process is going to go into business with me. I'm going to inject £250,000 worth of cash and value into a business, your business, right? And you're going to run it. And I say you're going to run it because don't expect me to be doing all the work, because I'm not looking for a sleeping partner, so to speak. Yeah? I'm not St. Alan, the patron saint of bloody losers. If things are going wrong, I'm going to put you back on the rails. And if things are going right, you're not going to get a pat on the back, you're going to be told to do even better still. You can look at it as a bit of an uncivil partnership, so to speak. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to treat this first task as if it's your own business. You heard about the £250,000 investment. Well, I'm not going to throw that into the first task. What I am going to throw in is £250. You're going to be buying produce, adding value to it, selling it to the public, and the team that brings me back the biggest return on my £250 investment is going to win. One thing that doesn't change, on the losing team, one of you will be fired. The teams are going to be split, boys versus girls. My trusted advisors here, Nick and Karen, will be following you all of the time and reporting back to me. I've worked with them for years. I trust everything they tell me. And here's something to note. This is an investment. I want some return on my money. I'll see you back in this boardroom in a day or so's time.
Tomorrow, starting from scratch, they must create a business.
Alex, Gavin.
And turn a profit on Lord Sugar's £250 investment.
Such a pleasure to meet you guys, finally.
You can feel the nerves, the sweat.
But first, a chance to size up the competition.
What was going through your brain when everybody was in the waiting room?
Quietly confident, baby.
I was thinking, I'll have you all.
Yeah.
You know?
I run a global consultancy business.
I own my own business, selling glasses online.
I've already got my own business in construction, recruitment.
I have a business as well, in organic skincare. I think people will underestimate me at first. I'm short, sweet and smiley, but when I do business, I mean business. I'm not working for anyone else.
What do? I'm a sales manager, come sales director for, it's the shoes, isn't it? It's all about the shoes. For a software house.
I invented the world's first curved nail file, which means it gets a nice smooth edge. I'm an inventor. I find gaps in the market. I bring products to those gaps. It went from something I made in the kitchen to the shelves of major retailers in the UK and America.
I'm into HR, human resources, the people management side of things. So anything to do with people, that's definitely my bag.
I love challenging myself. I like stretching myself to the ultimate, and I seek out pain rather than pleasure.
Weak people in business are a waste of space, and a limp handshake is unforgivable.
I'm a humble accountant, really. Can't really say much more.
Oh, we all need you at some point in a way, don't we?
Well, yeah.
You could start your own accountancy practice, couldn't you, in effect?
Yeah, I'd rather not.
About temptation.
We're here.
Richmond upon Thames.
Oh my goodness me.
For the next 12 weeks, office and home.
I'm loving the decor.
It's fantastic.
Check it out.
Wow. It's a bit like my house.
This is really nice. Some kind of modern.
So I'm suddenly in the girls' room. I feel like I should be. The last time I come in, I promise.
But there's work to do. First, the newly formed teams need names.
I had two suggestions: galvanised, obvious reasons, and platinum.
Mine was quite simple, venture, team venture.
Yeah.
Daring, bold, taking risks.
I'm swayed more towards team venture.
Venture.
I think venture.
Yeah.
Okay,
Go
great.
venture.
Okay, girls, welcome to Team Venture.
Take a
Explain that to him.
I like the name of ability.
Ability,
Ability is positive name. Team ability. Doesn't it work?
I don't like ability.
You don't like it?
I can't explain why not.
It's very selfish and conceited, but I like Le Entrepreneur. It takes my name, gives the entrepreneur spirit.
Come on, let's stick to the
boys, sorry.
Right.
Logic. You know, a logical approach to things.
I like that.
Logic, I think, it's clean,
logic,
simple.
yeah.
I'm not in love with it, but I see the logic behind it.
Yeah.
Let's just do the vote, stop overcomplicating
Exactly.
it and get on with it.
Who likes ability?
All for logic, say aye.
Yeah.
Aye.
Same.
Thank you. Brilliant.
Let's move on.
Next, elect a leader.
Project management is definitely what I do.
Business consultant Melody
I'm more than happy to take on the task.
versus executive assistant Helen,
I'd be exactly the same.
round 2.
The business that I run, we actually manage projects for global organisations across 110 countries.
I'm experienced with managing large teams. I'm experienced with organising people.
We're going to do well, I know that for certain, because we've got talents amongst us to win it.
Yeah.
Melody then.
Yeah. Are you happy with that?
Let's go, I can be project manager.
Done.
Melody's venture.
So, I'm your teammate, and we'll pass that around.
We are right by you.
As a leader, it's vital to inspire people. I was once trained by Al Gore, and then I was personally taught by Desmond Tutu and Dalai Lama. And I work with an understanding that actually there is a purpose greater than myself. Okay, so the plan is definitely going to win it.
Yeah. I want to do it.
You'll do it.
Put themselves up.
For the boys, a lone volunteer, accountant Edward.
What are you going to bring to the table?
Yeah.
Just some rationale,
sure
just
plenty,
common
but
sense, just some leadership. We're going to roll with the punches.
Has anyone else got a pitch as well?
No, basically, I'd rather know exactly what type of experience he's got. I don't want to just say yes and then come back and say, well, actually, we should have questioned him from day one. You know.
Do you want to be the leader?
I'm not saying I want to do it. But basically, I run my own business, you know.
If you want to lead it, you lead it, because I can't have you leading it and then ducking out when something hasn't worked.
You know, obviously, I'm here to win. You know, I'm not going to... I'm here to win every single task.
Yeah. Who's up for Gavin? Put your hand up if you want Gavin to lead. So we've got 2. So it's Edward.
All right, Ed.
Done.
Okay, let's make it.
Congratulations. I'm a wheeler dealer who accidentally became a finance professional, and I want out because I'm so much more than an accountant. I've given up a very strong position in a very good company to be partners with Lord Sugar, because that is what I'm after. That is what I want. My heart is going now. I've realised what I've done.
The teams must invest Lord Sugar's £250 in fresh fruit and veg.
I think that out of this money, we should use as little as possible.
I agree.
Then turn it into products
What about like segments of fruit covered in toffee or chocolate or something like
in
that?
time to sell on to London's hungry workers.
I think firstly we definitely need to have a breakfast product and a lunch product, because trust me, if you can say, can I offer you this for breakfast, this for lunch, they will buy from you.
Okay, so you've got fruit salad, yeah, which can be a breakfast thing, yeah?
Yep. Yeah.
The vegetable pasta, let's think about that for lunch, okay?
I want to go on things that we are just going to be able to make efficiently, quickly, well, and my input is soup, and the reason I'll tell you why, because you can't get it wrong. They might not buy it again, but they're not going to be sick.
Sorry, lads, I've got a point. I've got a point to make.
As PM, I want to go with soup and some kind of juice. And
does anyone actually know how to make soup?
Not really.
No.
3:20 a.m.
People are saying, well, you need to work out margins and that, you know. Look, I ain't got time for it. I don't need to show off I can work out margins. I'm an accountant. Spend our 250 quid on produce, mash it up as quick as possible and sell it all. That's my vision for this task.
New Covent Garden Market. Packed with fresh produce at wholesale prices.
We want grapes, we want pineapple,
We're after large oranges. Anyone got oranges?
Is that an orange?
I don't know. Can we get a seller up here, please?
We want to spend